Greetings to one and all. This is Kritika Mane from Example, a student demographic platform with a mission of creating doctors with the help of toppers. Today we have Dr. Nikhil Anil Mishra with us, a first year MBBS student currently pursuing his degree from the prestigious Government Medical College, Alibag. Now, I'm sure that this college requires no prior introduction, as the same applies to the efforts taken by the aspirants to get in. Today, we have someone who has managed to take enough effort to be who he is today. Very heartily congratulations to Dr. Nikhil for achievements. I'm sure that your journey must have been a tough one, and we would like to know more about it. So without any further ado, let us start with the interview. Okay. So my first question to you is, what inspired you to get into the medical field?
Actually, ma'am, it's a very humble profession. So even over here, you get to cure people. So that's why I got inspired to come in this field.
Okay, that's nice. When did you start preparing for NEET and what was your strategy?
I started my preparation in class 12 and my strategy was to make my fundamentals base strong and go with my base.
Okay, great. So you made your basics strong and then that was your strategy. That's great. So Dr. Nikhil, almost 50 lakh candidates appeared for the NEET UG 2021. I'm sure everyone must have prepared well. What different approach did you take that resulted in when you are scoring?
The different thing which I did from rest of the 50 lakh students was consistency. I did my work very consistently and without getting distracted. I was doing my work properly. Every day I used to set target and I used to achieve that target. Very small target, and that's what helped me a lot to beat 15 lakh students. And my parents' reaction was like they were like they thought even this time he'll make some mistakes and he won't get selected. But after seeing the result, they were like really happy.
That's great. So, how did you manage at such a short notice?
About the pattern exam change.
2 months before prior.
About that pattern. Yeah.
तो आपने ये short time में कैसे पूरा manage कर लिया?
No, I didn't change my strategy, but what I changed was like my practicing those new sort of question paper. And the main question was about time management for this new pattern.
Okay, so time management.
I changed the strategy.
Yeah.
So I changed the practice. That helped me to score in this new patterns.
Okay, so time management and change of the pattern was the main key. Yeah, good.
Yeah.
So tell me, how did you like COVID pandemic affect your preparation?
I took that as an opportunity.
Okay.
Yeah, getting isolated and preparing for exam. I took that as an opportunity. I didn't got much affected because I was in Alien, so they helped me a lot during this time.
Can you explain in detail, because some of the students got affected due to pandemic, they got stressed up and everything, like this depression or everything like that. So how did you cope with that?
Well, other students like they stopped doing hard work or stopped practicing. That was worst thing they did during the pandemic, and that made them not to get selected in this exam.
Okay, so you're saying that you practiced more and more, that made you
yeah.
That's great.
People got lazy during this time, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now that the exam are only 3 months away, what would be your advice for the aspirants? What kind of last moment strategy they should follow so they don't overwork themselves?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'll suggest them not to go for like a weak syllabus where they are weak. Like if they are weak in fluid mechanics, now they can't start from fluid mechanics. Like it will consume their time, and that will affect their practice, question practice, paper practice. So I'll suggest them, if your mechanics is strong, go for that. Go make it more strong, but just have the basics of the fluid mechanics and do practice more. That's what is going to help you. Like that 3 hours is most important. Like whatever you do outside, like in the rest of the year, that doesn't make much sense. Like what makes sense is what you do in that 3 hours.
Exactly. Practice and practice is the thing.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's the only key.
yes. So, Dr. Great. So, how was your preparation like from the early days to just a month before the NEET exam?
I mean, early days I used to focus on theory and exercise थोड़ा बहुत होता था, but mostly theory and concept building पे focus था starting में. But जैसे जैसे एग्जाम्स के क्लोज आते गए तो प्रैक्टिस ज्यादा 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 प्रैक्टिस करना स्टार्ट किया, ज्यादा से ज्यादा, क्योंकि 15 लाख है तो theory तो सबको आता है. what makes difference is practice. तो प्रैक्टिस ज्यादा ज्यादा करते गए, और लास्ट के मंथ में तो एक्चुअली आई टू गिव 2 or 3 पेपर अ डे.
That's nice. You were giving
Yes,
2 or 3 papers a day.
yes, ma'am. Yeah.
That's great. That's nice strategy. So I'll repeat the question again. How to prepare for NEET if you are in 11th class, 12th class, or repeater?
During 11th, you have a lot of time, so you can go for more outside your book also, ताकि आपको ज्यादा दिक्कत ना हो आगे, क्योंकि कुछ क्वेश्चंस होते हैं जो बाहर के कंसेप्ट से रिलेटेड होता है, लेकिन अंदर से भी रिलेटेड होता है, लेकिन बाहर से भी रिलेटेड होता है. तो अगर आपको बाहर का भी पता है तो आप इजीली उसे कर सकते हो, आपका टाइम बच जाएगा. तो आपके पास टाइम ज्यादा रहता है तो आप अपने आप को एक्सप्लोर करो थोड़ा कि कहाँ कौन सी अच्छी बुक है. आपका जो बेसिक बुक है उसके साथ आप किसी एक और मॉड्यूल वॉड्यूल होगा तो उसे आप अपने साथ रखो, उसे भी सॉल्व करो. मैम क्लास 12th में आपका थ्योरी तो कंप्लीट हो गया, आपका बेसिक कंप्लीट हो गया क्योंकि आप 11th से करके आए हो. तो 12th में हो तो आप ज्यादा से ज्यादा प्रैक्टिस, हर हर चैप्टर के प्रैक्टिस ज्यादा करो. थोड़ा सा आप बाहर मत जाओ, लेकिन जो आपका है, अगर आप कोई मॉड्यूल सॉल्व कर रहे हो तो आपने अगर एक बार सॉल्व किए उसे वापस से रिपीट करो. आप बाहर मत जाओ. जैसे आपके पास एक मॉड्यूल है फिजिक्स की, सॉल्व इट 2 or 3 टाइम्स, क्योंकि उससे और कंसेप्ट मजबूत होगा आपका, इंस्टेड ऑफ गोइंग आउट. एंड क्योंकि बाहर जाओगे तो टाइम कंज्यूमिंग है बाहर जाना. और 12th में आपके पास टाइम वैसे भी कम रहता है क्योंकि आपके कॉलेज भी चलता है, आपके प्रैक्टिकल्स भी चलते हैं, एंड यू हैव टू मैनेज एवरीथिंग. सो इट्स हार्ड. सो इट विल बी बेटर इफ यू डू अ सिंगल मॉड्यूल अगेन एंड अगेन if you have time. And if you are a repeater, then I would suggest join some tuition classes, for example.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
key. So now that you are in
Yes.
college, what does that
Yes.
feel like?
It's amazing, ma'am. It's a new college actually, so we don't have that much of exposure. But whatever we get, we are like happy that we try to. We are the pioneer batch of this college.
Okay, so you are the
So
pioneer
whatever
batch.
things comes,
So how do you feel?
we
Like,
manage by we manage by on or we make our community and we all work together. Like it's a different experience actually.
yes, it's a different experience.
Being pioneer batch, we have like a lot of difficulties, but we are all together, work, so it's easy.
Work together, help together, guide together, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's nice.
yeah, yes, ma'am.
So what role is a peer-to-peer guidance and mentorship from your senior playing in your journey?
Actually, they give you just a way how you have to go. बाकी आपके ऊपर है. Like they just give you a way कि how you have to walk on this path. So that's what that helps you to like channelizing your thoughts or channelizing your preparation ki like how we have to do. They are
Yes,
important to.
senior gives you proper path and you have to follow that path.
Yes.
Yes. So what are your plans after college? Which field are you planning to do specialization in?
Actually, I'll go for civil services.
Okay, so you're planning for civil services. Can you please
Yes,
explain your like
UPSC for UPSC or MPSC or
okay,
IPS, IAS. Yeah.
Okay. That's great. You're going to join civil services.
Yes, ma'am.
Like as you said, what inspired you into medical field, right? That you want to help other, and that's what is relating here. That you want to join civil service.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So
helping our community, it's like my motto.
Yeah, that's your motto. That's great. So what did you like the most about the example app?
Now it's like actually it's very helpful for those who are trying hard, but they are not, but their marks are very mediocre. So if this example is all about like what toppers do, so they can learn from what toppers do. What toppers do differently is consistent, doing their work. So they get to learn from this path, like how we should do work.
Exactly, consistency is what is the key.
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
Yes, ma'am.
Any message you would like to convey to a future aspirants aiming to be like you?
Ma'am, whatever you do, put your heart into it.
Yeah, whatever they'll do, we have to put heart into it, right?
Yeah, you have to put your heart into it. This profession is like very humble, so you get to cure a lot of people. So in the next 10 years, you'll be serving a lot of people. So whatever you do, think like you're going to help your community. So do things wisely.
That's great motivation you're giving to future aspirants who are aiming to be like you. So thank you, Dr. Nikhil. It was a great interacting with you. We hope that students have learned a lot of things from this session. This session will surely implement all these tips and guidelines in their preparation. It was very enlightening interview. Thank you for making time for the students today. We wish you all the very best for your future.